Hey, what's up? It's your boy, Kurt the Jerk, the neighborhood favorite asshole. Today I'm talking about PPP or we could say PPP Fraud, but I like to say PPP What is to expect later down the line, and are you a victim of PPP fraud, and what is the possibility of rectifying the situation without doing any jail time? Um, I guess it varies depending on how much money you got from the government. Well, look at it like this because I remember I was hearing over here, ear hustling people's conversations and people's talking about how some person came up to them, telling them that for a fee of a few $1,000s, they'll give them a loan for $20,000, and they just got to give pay a few $1,000s. Now, here's the problem with that: they taking your information and providing fraudulent documentation to the SBA. And the problem with that is providing making fake documents and providing to the US government, which is SBA is part of US government, will result in you getting a possibility of 2 years in jail. That's automatic right there. That's an automatic 2 years. It's called fraudulent instrument. We hope that that doesn't happen. We hope that you can work out some kind of deal, but the government is a straight shooter, so they really don't work out too many deals. So if you got $20,000 back, that means that your income had to be reported of $9,600 or $96,000. That's just the lowest. The lowest margin is 96,000 in order to get 20,000 back because it's 2.5 of the income. So when you do the math, you get 2.5 back. 2.5 back will be estimated around $20,000, 22, 23 total. So the problem with that is that as many people walking around here thinking that, oh, I just got a $20,000 loan. People frauding them for millions of dollars. They're not gonna come after me. No, they're gonna come after every single person. It's gonna take time. It may even take a few years because remember, it's not like they have to look for you. You put your information in the database, which is clearly a fraudulent situation. So it's just a matter of time they're gonna come after you, and they're gonna in some cases, some people gonna get arrested, and I pray that all you have to pay is restitution, have to pay it back slowly or something like that, instead of you having to go to jail. For the people, because I know that it's hard times, there's a pandemic, and I know people really needed the money for whatever reason, but it's quite unfortunate. But fraud in the PPP loans made it hard for small business people to try to get the loans because the money ran out and there was a lot of fraud involved. It got to the point that the money ran out in mid-April. The beginning of May, like May 2nd, May 3rd, the money ran out. And what happened, because they recovered so much fraud, people taking the money, they managed to stop people from getting loans, and they took that money back for whatever case. They freed up more money for other people to get loans, other small business people. So you gotta really, really look at it. Are you really considered a business? Like if you do hair, like you got people that do hair and stuff like that, they do it on the side and they don't really look at it as a gig. That's considered like a gig worker. You do make money, you do hair on the side, but if you're not keeping record of it and you're providing false information and you're not reporting it to IRS, then you're gonna have problems. Because remember one thing, the federal government, all the agencies have the information intertwined with each other. So that means that if you get caught for fraud in the government with the PPP loan, that means that when they catch up to you, you no longer, if you on a SNAP benefit program, you no longer get that. You don't get the SNAP benefit program no more because that's all federal. Even though it's state regulated, is a federal program. So you no longer get that, and that could probably really hurt some people just for 15,000 or 20,000, whatever money you're getting, and you can't get that loan no more. So it's a situation. Um, if you did get the money, I tell anybody if you still have some of that money, I will personally make a deal with the government. I will send the money back, tell them that I made a mistake and I was unaware that I can get the money. I just thought if I do some kind of business, small business around the house, that qualifies me and that's it. No, you're supposed to actually have record keeping. Not necessarily have bank statements because not everybody does things by the bank, but they do it by cash. But also realize that if you're giving this money to SBA, SBA reports this to IRS. So that means if you did your taxes already and you didn't report the income that you say that you made with IRS, but you gave it to SBA. Now IRS is gonna come looking for you. Say, hey, you made an additional $100,000 and you didn't tell us. That's a possibility of a arrestable offense right there. Or you're gonna owe a lot of money in IRS because IRS is looking. They catching everything. So it's just a matter of time. So the solution for this matter, the only thing I can tell you, the only solution you have right now is to give back as much money as you can. Contact contact the SBA and tell them that you didn't quite understand the whole dynamic of the situation and you want to rectify it. You apologize for the fraud situation and take it from there because they will prosecute you. I promise you, everybody will get caught. It's just a matter of time. The government don't skip a beat. They catch you. People don't really slide under the radar when it comes to the federal government, when it comes to owing them money. See how IRS operate, right? You think you good for a few years, and then next thing you know, 4 or 5 years down the line, they catch you. You get audited for mad years that you've been doing screwed up stuff. They catch everybody. It's just all about time. You even hear that song as one way or another, we're going to find you. We're going to get you, get you, get you, get you. That shit is true, man. Word. But I pray that when you get this video, share it to your friends and family. Click like and click subscribe, and I'm gonna have more meaningful information in the future. But there's recourse. There's things you can do to counter this situation if you find yourself as a victim, because I know there was people going around telling people, oh, I can get you a loan. Just give me all your information, and they give it to you. So you could probably work a deal out with the government. So you take it easy, peace, and hopefully this help you.